Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa!
Hey,
Look at all this.
So we can hear you now.
Welcome back to Tomochoco Drawing, everyone. We're here with Tony and CathyCat.
Yay! Hey guys!
Yay.
How are you doing?
Doing very well, but full of guilt. I think we learned a lot during this experience. It took us some time.
Yes.
We know now what our limits are. We know what our errors are. We learned a lot during this because we're supposed to have a finished comic here.
Oh, my finish.
I have the feeling, at least I could not finish it in time. Life came between, big shoot with Ash Japanese, all of that. So it's not finished, but I also made some terrible mistakes, which I'm going to be talking about that you guys might be doing. Don't do my mistakes.
Don't do the mistakes.
And what are these mistakes on? What was the manga called again, CathyCat?
Oh,
is there a title?
Oh my god.
Actually, do you have a title? It was like Battle for the Button, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just gonna call it bittersweet, but it's probably too cliche. So how about fondant
Butter?
chocolat?
Well, let's jump straight into it. So this is the culmination of 1 month of attempting to draw manga while trying to also live our real lives at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
First one up, it's CathyCat.
Woo!
Now I've been doing this mainly completely 100% on my iPad.
Ooh.
And what we see on this very first pages, I learned two things when I was using Procreate. A, I can't put text in the way I wanted to, so there's no text in. And
Okay.
B, I tried to use shading, but they don't have the dotted manga shading in it. So that's where I realized I probably from the very first page onwards, I realized I need to do the rest on my computer, take it out later from Procreate and maybe move it over to Clip Studio and then do the Clip Studio shading stuff. Because Clip Studio has great stuff for that.
Right. It's built for it, kind of.
We worked at Clip Studio. I learned stuff with Clip Studio together with NihongoGamer on this channel. Learned a lot of how to use that. So I know now what I'm missing.
Yes.
Tony, seriously.
I'll try to shut it. I'll try to turn it off.
Since we don't have the text, CathyCat, will you be so kind as to tell us what
I'll
these
read out the
bubbles say?
text then. So, chocolate. In Japan, girls give the one they love chocolate. Homemade chocolate for the one true love. And Tomochoco for their friends.
And then what's going on in this panel? This is a girl holding that chocolate.
Yes, the one for the one they love, the one to find them.
Okay.
So that's the very first page, just like it goes straight on with chocolate is going to be our main thing. In recent years, says the first text bubble, girls have been gifting each other chocolate instead. And the boys be like, can you see these boys doing? They're going to do
Sucks.
Damn. That's where I actually wanted to draw both of you. Like I erased them and started drawing both of you, but then I ran out of time and just reversed it. And then I have the girls here going like, oh, we're so good friends. Oh, thank you for the chocolate. And then the lower panel, which you've seen, where we just have to zoom down from the neck. You guys have seen it, which goes, girls celebrating their friendship and their love of sweet things. But. And here I realized another of my errors is if you take one layer off, you suddenly realize you have left too little for this layer. So it kind of would have looked better if the other layer underneath was still there. After erasing it, it looks pretty empty, but I want to do a lot of just, shading on this page to make it like dreamy. So the very first one is this here. For the first time in my life, I made homemade choco, bittersweet chocolate for the one I love, bitter and sweet. Say all the panels together. So again, it's a lot more clearer than before. You guys have seen it last time, but it's almost missing something. So it's the third error, I'd say, that I found. But wait for the worst of all errors, because it is coming up.
Uh-oh.
So
Page 4.
I'm going to go a bit faster through these because you've seen these pages before.
Yeah.
And here we find already error number 4, the deadliest of all of them. I drew all on the same layer.
Yes.
Which means I could not delete anything.
Wait. You drew all the line art over the rough on the same layer.
Everything is on this.
Welcome. You are officially a digital artist now.
But we've got a fix for that.
There is a way to fix this.
There's a way to fix this, Cathy, actually.
Oh.
What? Let me see if we're on the same page here.
It's the same way that you would fix it with traditional animation. They draw with blue pencil, and then they draw after that with black pencil. But then Xerox copiers are just told not to look at blue lines, and you can do the same thing on a computer. Yeah, so you're lucky that you drew it all in blue first because you can extract it. Anything that's blue, you can just make it disappear.
Yes! Oh my god, this is the best news! I realized I'd done it.
Okay.
And it took me 2 hours to just go around every little corner and delete all the blue.
Oh
2
my God.
hours on one page just deleting the blue.
It probably would have been faster just to redo it, right?
Yeah,
But it's heartbreaking.
I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna
Yeah.
redo it on top of it, and then it looked bad because I couldn't see which lines I've already drawn.
Yeah. So what's the story here?
Here comes the chocolate sledgehammer. Comes the best friend. Bam! Whacks her over the head with chocolate. Ouch! Hey, don't waste the chocolate. Her best friend is already handing over her chocolate, but she just gives her a chocolate back because she's a lazy one. This is the page I'm actually really happy with. From all the where she's sitting there, so she's like, "You've been spacing out all morning, Erica. I'm your bestie. I can tell." It's because it's Valentine's Day, right? That's the funny face of you. Because it's Valentine's Day, right? I'm trying to do that face here right now.
I love it. Have it superimposed in the final video, like
Yeah.
the manga over the face.
When I called you yesterday, you were baking the whole time. You made something handmade again, right?
This is what I'm most curious about because we haven't seen the next page.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa!
Hey, actually,
Look at all
a page I'm really
this.
happy with.
Oh,
It's actually a page I'm really happy with. So,
Mm.
the way you kept slaving away makes me feel like you got a special someone this year, girl. And then she puts her hands around her friend and says, "But don't worry, you don't have to tell me." And then there's a little arrow to her head that says, "Always hungry." And she says, "As long as you made some extra for your bestie. I need to test the quality, right?" And the main protagonist is like, "I figured." And then the final panel, which again, by the way, I made like an error there with there, but hey, we good. I do wonder though, which of our stupid boys caught your interest? They all look meh to me. And then you have the voice going there like, "I resent that." And yes, we can hear you.
Oh, that's funny.
Moving
So
on
this
to the
will
next page.
continue now. This is all new territory.
Ooh.
So here we have our boy selection. So I guess our prince boy here is kind of popular, but you'll have to battle older girls just to get a button of his shirt.
It is button battle.
Button
Exactly.
battle.
I put a little bit in there for you guys because I know you wanted to have the button battle.
Yes!
Put that in.
Yes. Is there blood?
No, it's just like
Are there
a little
fireballs?
homage to that.
I am disappointed. No blood, no fireballs.
It is shoujo. I'll gladly do this once we do a battle manga.
Oh,
Oh no, I said I'd do it. No.
You've agreed. You've agreed. She's
Yes.
agreed.
yes.
Agreed. Next panel.
Next one here. Or do you have your eyes on the sporty type of guy? And then she's like, and the rest pretty much look like potatoes, so we can hear you now. We can hear you. So, and that's another panel is coming up that I do like.
Okay.
I'm happy about this one, what I did with the lines and stuff.
Mm.
And then we have really any guy would be happy to get a gift from you. You're cute and caring, and he'd be stupid to turn down your feelings.
Yeah.
And your baking is the bomb, so give me mine, gimme, 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 gimme. And she's like, ugh. And over the boys it says, dear. All right, she says. Here, ta-da. And then this is my Valentine gift this year. You said you always wanted to try bittersweet chocolate tart from that posh cafe downtown, so I looked it up and created that flavor for you.
She's an alchemist.
Oh my God. Here comes.
It's Roman!
This is
I
awesome.
worked toward this moment, and you making a joke right now.
This is
I am-
Full Metal
this is
Alchemist
it.
with Choco.
She's the daughter of a magician. She's the daughter of a sorcerer.
Right, that's right. It's the law of equivalent exchange for candy and chocolates, right? So if you don't get the right amount of chocolate, you like lose your arm and your foot, and then she's putting on a jacket. She's leaving.
Full Metal Choco.
So we have the best friend go, what? And her like having her eyes closed. And this is the page that completely changed. I was supposed to have like a long stretch panel where she just holds out the chocolate for ages towards her friend from the top perspective. And I realized I struggled so much with the perspective and it made it so intense that I left it and I made it comedy instead.
So this
But this
one.
is the one that got scrapped. This is
Okay,
the
so
panel
this
that
is
got
actually
scrapped.
scrap. Okay.
Yeah. This would have made it a lot more intense, the kind of like holding that package to her out with her outstretched arms and her friend going, what?
I mean, I'm no expert on perspective, but I think this, if you actually just continued this, it would probably work out just fine, actually.
You can salvage
It could have been a lot more intense. Like I realized how much it just changes because this one makes it very intense. But then I wasn't sure whether I wanted it to be that intense at that situation. So I went with the comedy one. But thanks for saying that. But I think that I just struggled with the
So I'll give you a
perspective.
director's tip. They
Yeah.
say there's a common thing where people just move the camera around and just have things sliding and close-ups and wide shots for no reason. But if you use the lens, you use it with a purpose. Whether it be establishing or using camera movement with a purpose, it all kind of It's all connected.
Yeah, I think it works really well. If you do want it to be as intense as you were saying originally, then I think this works really well, actually. I like it.
Thank you. Right. So in the more comical version, she says, "Oh really? I thought you did last year's fondant chocolat again. It was so good." And then have the main protagonist saying something like, "I'm thinking of trading you for a less greedy version of a friend."
If only we could do that in real life.
I do like the comedies.
And this is now next page. To my shame, I have to say this is where I run out of time.
Fair enough.
If I had that day that I thought I would have and not had to shoot, I probably would have been able to go a little bit more further. But here we go. So the next pages are pretty much going to be her going like, "Anyways, just take this bag off me. I've been standing here holding this out to you for like the longest time, and it's getting embarrassing because everyone's looking." And then she opens it, and as you can see, there are 2 packages inside. One's for the Valentine, and one's for her best friend. And then the best friend goes like, "Ooh, it's in the shape of a heart. Look at that. That's so cheesy. Oh my god, that's so cheesy. Oh, amazing." And she's like, "Shut up!" And then the friend says, like, pretty much something along the lines of like, "Oh, but I really like it that you like have the courage to do this, and this is a good step. And I know you're a really shy person and stuff like that, but it's good that you finally have this. And I hope the person who's gonna get your the heart-shaped box is gonna appreciate the Valentine's gift."
Oh.
So, and she like holds up the gift she's got for a Valentine, and then she says, "I know my Valentine doesn't feel the same way about me. It's more for myself. It's kind of a selfish present. I want to give them my love and have the courage to admit it to myself." And then her best friend goes, "Oh, you're such a romantic!" She's like, slaps her on the back and goes like, "Okay, well, this school's out anyway, so go and give them the bugs." And sorry, cliffhanger. The rest I haven't continued drawing.
That's when the fight starts.
And that's when the fight.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I love it. Well
Thank
done.
you guys. So there is gonna be another scene. So I'm not gonna spoil the ending. There is a certain thing that's gonna happen with the box, the heart-shaped box that she has not in her hands.
What's in the box?
Well, actually, to be honest, ending on a cliffhanger is very manga in style anyway. So it's probably good. It's probably good that it ends that way. For
Exactly. That's totally planned.
now. Totally planned. Totally planned.